The organizer is present.
Welcome to the conference.
We have another question from an attendee, and that is, Russ, do you have an LLC, and how do you acquire trader status? By LLC, does he mean Limited Liability Corporation? What does he mean there? The question is, do you have an LLC, and how do you acquire trader status?
I do not have LLC. I'm just trading as an individual with my name, and actually I've got my wife's name on my account. To acquire trader status, you must make more than 2 in and out trades per week, and then ask your broker to set you up for trader status, and they should do that.
What are the advantages of having trader status?
Well, actually, now maybe I misunderstood the question first. I'm thinking of trader status as far as your account to get 4-to-1 leverage for trading. There's another definition of trader status, and there's advantages and disadvantages both to having the trader status designation for tax purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't make a recommendation on that either way. I think it's up to the individual. There's so many variables that go into that.
So I guess this is a follow-up to that. Someone's asking, are you day trading as a business?
Day trading as a business is probably what you would call the status, and no, I'm not. Technically, I'm not day trading as a business, though I personally treat it as a business, and that I do it to make a profit. It's not for fun. I try to make business-like decisions on all of my trades.
Okay. You're listening to the First Hour Trading webinar, and Russ, our First Hour Trading expert, is answering your questions. All you have to do is type them into your computer, and right now we're waiting on a question, Russ. So did you have any thoughts you wanted to share with the folks?
The main thought is just look out for the 2 biggest enemies of a day trader, and that's fear and greed. If you get greedy, you're going to get hurt. If you have fear set in, you're going to get out at the wrong time. You're going to get scared out. There's no saying that the bulls make money, the bears make money, and the hogs get slaughtered. And you don't want to be getting slaughtered.
And I think if you stick with Manny, that's not going to happen, right?
No. He's not going to let you get slaughtered because he does set mental stops. I saw today that he let the stock one time exceed his mental stop. I'm talking slop here. I'm thinking of those hogs again. But anyway, he does watch them pretty closely. He's looking at some other things to determine how serious those stops have been violated, not just the price, but also volume. He'll get you at the right time.
Okay. Russ, we have a question from Lois, and that is, are you familiar with TD Ameritrade's trader software?
No, I've never used TD Ameritrade, so I am not familiar with it. But there's many, many good ones out there.
And here's another question from a webinar attendee. Do you use market structure at all to determine targets or stops, or do you simply use percentages?
I only use percentages myself, although I'm influenced by what the market's doing. I don't like the market going against me. I become a little bit more cautious, but basically percentages is what I use.
And and Lois asks, hello, is anyone there? I've been looking at the comments that people have submitted during the webinars and after them, and I think some have problems connecting with the audio, some have problems displaying the images on their screen. It really takes a little time to get this set up, meaning call in advance and make sure you have the right access code, and that's in that email that Manny sends out every week. And that's where the audio for the webinar comes from. The visuals appear on your computer screen, but you also have to log in for that. And it's easy to do if you have the email that Mandy sent out with the invitation on it. And you can just click on the link there, and that automatically connects you to the visual portion. So there's 2 prongs to the webinars. One is the audio, one is the PC, and I think some people are still adjusting to that. Ross, did you have any other comments before we wrap up this week's webinar?
Well, just that Manny was offering a special bonus for the first person that might upgrade their status this week, and with Bill Paulus. I'm familiar with him. Very good trader. It's an excellent bonus, and I recommend that any of you who might be interested in a really good deal, stick on here and give yourself a shot at that. At least consider it.
Oh, we had a question, Russ, and that is someone's asking, could you tell us again where your online information seminar is located on Manny's website?
My online seminar is right below the chat. In fact, he's got 3 different links below it today. He just added a third one. If you go down, it's got my seminar. He's taken the word seminar. Well, actually, it was called mini seminar. He's changed the title on it slightly, but it's there. There's also one for going back and picking up last week's webinar. You can click on a link to see last week's webinar if you missed it. And he's got a third link there, which I think is for connecting to the current webinar. So you have to scroll the page down just a little bit to see those, but it's right below the chat.
Okay, that's where your seminar information is located on Manny's website.
That's right.
Russ, I very much appreciate your time this morning.
Been a pleasure being with you, Rick.
And we are exactly 30 minutes, as we promised, so everybody can get out and be profitable and, by all means, enjoy the weekend. Thank you for joining us on Coffee with Russ.
See you all next week.